said whoever got next is fine with us. I ain't gonna let that slide. Think you fly, huh? Me and Stank wheels up, it's a ride off. Ain't no shortcut, heading to the top floors. Me and too smart to drop costs, and I got two fists, I'm a problem. Nuisance, who's with anybody not me? They losing, I'm proof that. Even when you down, keep it moving. The movement is never gonna stop, man. I do this. Go and line them up. That's fine with us. Come and line them up. Fine with us. Go and line them up. Yeah, that's fine with us. Go and line them up. That's fine with us. Go and line up. I said go and line up. Yeah, it's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said whoever got next is fine with us. Let the blood run cold and the guests know they in my world. The best of both, seen a little more that mean the less I know. Only thing I gotta do, collect the dough. Do fire for the matches, do the math, kid, put me in, I raise the average. Savage, 0 to 100, that's the bandwidth. Standard, my end zone dance on your casket. Can't win. Two fists, I'm a problem. Nuisance, who's with anybody not me? They losing, I'm proof that. Even when you down, keep it moving. The movement is never gonna stop, man. I do this. Go and line them up. That's fine with us. Come and line them up. Fine with us. Go and line them up. Yeah, it's fine with us. Go and line them up. That's fine with us. Go and line up.
Day 2 of the OHSAA State Softball Tournament from Firestone Stadium, the mecca of high school softball in Ohio. Game number 2 of the day, and we've got another team playing for a spot in the state championship. Danville punched their ticket last night. They'll play later tonight, but will Mohawk punch its 4th ever trip to a state final? They have the defending D7 state champs standing in their way in Portsmouth, Notre Dame. Number 2 Mohawk, number 3 Notre Dame coming your way on this special live audio cast and full restream on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have. A pregame coming your way next.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one, and this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Klaus Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Klaus Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at klausconstruction.com.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. Whether you are looking to open your first checking account purchase your first home, or grow your business, our team is here to help.
Real people right here in your community invested in your success. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
We welcome you inside the First National Bank of Sycamore pregame show for this Division VII state semifinal between number 2 Mohawk and number 3 Portsmouth Notre Dame. Hello everybody, Travis Berardi coming to you alongside Caden Schmidt, and we're back here at Firestone for our third squad that we cover in the Mohawk Lady Warriors, looking to get a little redemption from last year, falling to Monroeville in the semifinal. Monroeville would then fall to this Portsmouth Notre Dame team in the championship game. How we doing today, Caden?
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day. Excited to see some great softball played this afternoon.
And let's get into it and take a look at the team spotlight. For Portsmouth Notre Dame, they were the D7 champs last year. This is their third consecutive semifinal, third overall. semifinal appearance. They're 1-1 as a team. They're hitting .404, and then defensively only allowing less than 3 runs per game. And they did that in the district final and regionals, knocking off Connaughton Valley 3-2, knocking off Strasburg 7-2, and blanking Clay in the district championship game.
And only 4 losses this season. 2 of those have come to teams out of state. A team in Kentucky and a team in West Virginia, 2 very good teams in their respective states. So the state of Ohio has had trouble with this Notre Dame team in the last 2 years.
Let's take a look at the player spotlight for Notre Dame, and she's the slugger of this squad. Just like we saw yesterday with Danville, Ruby Bartok that could hit the ball. Well, Alayla Soard doing just that. A .568 average, 17 homers, 56 RBI. She's 5 for 12 in the tournament with a homer and a double. And just a lot of power for her. 8 runs scored, 6 RBI and a walk so far in tournament play for her.
Yeah, 17 home runs, that's a good amount, a lot. And then you add that she's an over 500 hitter. She can just put the ball in play, but she also can take those big hacks and rip one out of the park.
Let's take a look at the keys to victory for the Notre Dame Titans here today. Hit mistakes. Aubrey Gottfried is a very good pitcher. You're going to see good pitching throughout the tournament from now on. We saw it with Addie Bocock last night, breaking a D6 record for strikeouts in a tournament game in Division VI. But also May Simmons, too. She was pitching very well, but threw a mistake to Bartok, and she hit it out. That's what you got to do against Aubrey Gottfried, is hit her mistakes. And then no pressure. You have a freshman that's going to be on the bump. And actually a junior now, but no pressure for her. Just get out on the mound. You may give up a couple runs, kind of like Danville did, but if you stay without pressure, you will be fine.
It's going to come down to most of the time who makes the most plays in the field. If you're committing a lot of errors against these great teams late in the season, that can put you out for the rest of the year. So you got to play good team defense in the field. We saw a couple errors yesterday, which were very, very costly.
The Lady Warriors are taking the field. They are the home team. Let's take a look at their team spotlight. We'll take a look at their player spotlight and keys as well here. 6th semifinal appearance. Their 2nd time, though, since 2005. They were here last year, fell in a close one to Monroeville. They're hitting .410 as a team, and Aubrey Gottfried, a 1.65 ERA. You see their last 3 games as well. Cruising past Edgerton, Gibsonburg, and Hopewell Loudon as they slug their way to this state semifinal. We talked about Aubrey Gottfried. She has been the only one to pitch for this team all season long. Every out recorded has been by her, and she has a 1.65 ERA. She's allowing 1 runner per inning, but batters are only hitting 1.62, and just like last night with the 2 pitchers, she's hitting .438 with 46 RBI and 26 runs scored. 309 strikeouts as well coming into this game, Caden.
Yeah, over 300 strikeouts. That's just ridiculous. And she is going to be the one that has to put this Mohawk team over the top. A lot relies on her arm in that circle today.
Keys to victory for the Lady Warriors. Redemption. You came oh so close to making it to the final last year. You have a chance to get back here. And just like the Danville Lady Devils, big fly. You have power through this lineup. Take advantage, hit mistakes, hit one out, and give you that momentum. Due to OHSAA regulations, this live game is only an audio cast. However, we will give you the whole audio video stream in a delay after this is finished, as Jayza Bryant starts off and takes 2 balls inside. We are underway. 80 degrees. 12:31 first pitch on another beautiful day here in Akron, Ohio.
Yeah, it's hot out here. The ball is going to fly that much more in this warm weather. And you take advantage, get it up in the air.
2-0, just inside by Gottfried. And it is 3 balls and no strikes to Bryant. Bryant, a .462 batting average as she takes strike 1. but she is a tough out at the plate. A lot of walks as well for her this season. 3-1 now the count. She took strike one to 3-1, fouled off, and Gottfried has worked this count full at 3-2.
Good job fighting back, falling behind 3-0 in the count. Deliver a strike and then a foul ball, right back in it.
100 hits given up by Gottfried, 78 walks, also 8 hit by pitches, but like I said, 309 Ks. The 3-2, line drive to right, making her way to her right and catching it is Mara Haynes for the first out. So she battles back and gets a big first out. Always the toughest to get to start the game. She gets it there, and it will bring up the slugger. Third baseman usually, but Soard has been playing short as of late, and that's where she'll come in now, the slug, with nobody on. 722 batting average during conference play. As she takes a strike on the outside corner. It's going to take me a second. The umpire, I can't hear him, and it takes him a second to make the call, so you may get a bit of a delay on the audio stream, but I will let you know what he calls. It's 0-1, the pitch. Fly ball, center field, and it is big fly home run. She's done it again. It just carried over the center field fence, and Soard gives Notre Dame a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, you talked about it, Travis, right on cue to the deepest part of the park. Just rip it out to center field, crushed. She does it again indeed.
Hit mistakes. They did it immediately, and it's 1-0. That'll bring up Kate Entler, the battery mate for Ava Rush today. Entler leading the team in doubles, averaging about 600, according to the intrawebs. She takes ball one. 1-0 on the Klaus Construction scoreboard. Mohawk, they do score runs. It's just a matter of limiting Notre Dame as time is called as left fielder Hetzel tying her shoe. There she is.
Halt that momentum, slow down this Notre Dame offense.
Just take a look at the home run, just perfectly hit. If you play MLB The Show, it's a perfect. Lined it over the OHSAA sign in dead center. It's about a 240 shot she had to make it 1-0. The 1-0. In there for a strike, and we're even at 1.
And you can tell with her swing that she is able to generate a lot of power. Gets the hips flipped quick, and that bat threw even faster, and has absolutely crushed that one.
The 1-1 inside, it's 2-1. Notre Dame has been on a roll as of late, knocking off their Eastern District opponents in the regional. So that's fouled off and evens the count at 2-2. Run ruled White Oak and Clay in the district. Knocked off Strasburg. A couple injuries to Strasburg, though, during the season really kept them from doing what they expected to do in the season. They beat them 7-2 and then knocked off Conotton Valley 3-2 in the regional final. 2-2 pitch. That's a pop fly. She got under it. Will not make it past the fence as Casey Stayer ranges back to the track and makes the catch. 2 down. She just got under it a little bit too much.
Yeah, she absolutely timed it up well. Hit it well, just too high in the air, and it's able to come down to the center fielder right in front of that warning track. So Notre Dame showing that power early.
So bring up Lindsay Schaefer. Extra base hit machine, multiple doubles and triples. She had stretches where she was batting .786. Take strike one.
It's not too bad, Travis. .786. That's
You've seen the ball that well. That's really good. Gottfried's 0-1, ground ball left of third base, foul. It's 0-2. So you mentioned losses. They did play technically it counted as a loss. They should have 5 losses, but they played a team before state. Cabell Midland out of West Virginia, a team playing in their state tournament. Lost to them 2-0. lost to Greenup County, Kentucky 12-1. They actually lost twice to Greenup County. Their two losses here is the O2's fouled back. Kenton Ridge, nationally ranked Kenton Ridge, they lost 15-4 in game 3 of the season. And then Circleville, Logan Elm, they've lost 8-6 back on May 12th. That's their losses so far. Gottfried ready again, the 0-2. Check swing, got her, strike 3. And that'll do it for the top of the first, but Soard strikes first with a home run to center. It's 1-0 Portsmouth Notre Dame. Mohawk coming to bat after this.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. Whether you are looking to open your first checking account, purchase your first home, or grow your business, our team is here to help.
Real people right here in your community, invested in your success. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
Portsmouth Notre Dame strikes first with a solo shot. It is now Mohawks' first at bats for this Division VII state semifinal. Travis Berardi back here with Caden Schmid. And Caden, Lady Warriors, they know how to hit the ball as well. We'll see if they can answer here against pitcher Ava Rush. It's Mallory Brickner that will lead things off. The first pitch is low for ball one. Brickner on the season, a .446 average, .504 on base. On base percentage, folks, 50% of the time that she's up to the plate, she will reach. She also has 9 home runs from the leadoff spot, 16 doubles, 2 triples. She's slugging .911. Don't want to get behind her in the count. The 1-0, she grounds it to second. Up with it is Rush, throws the first, and an easy first out.
A nice routine grounder here to second base. Scoop it up on the one hop. Get that first out.
That'll bring up Emily Brickner, who's batting .466. And as well, just under 500 with the OBP, .496. This top of the order, they can hit the ball. As the two Brickners, 9 and 7 home runs combined. As she swings at that high fastball for strike one. Katie Woodland's just been hitting out of her mind. And then at the bottom of the order, Mara Haynes, the second leadoff, she has 9 dingers. The 0-1, the Brickner. Popped her up. In on it is Rush and makes the catch, 2 down. It's an interesting pitching style by Ava Rush. She does the wind, almost comes to a complete stop, but just moves enough that it's not a balk, and then releases.
Yeah, trying to throw off the timing of the hitters. You'll see it. I mean, just really slows down in the middle of her.
And that'll bring up Katie Woodland, who has 40 extra base hits on the season, 15 doubles, 14 triples, and 11 home runs. She takes ball 1.
Yeah, I mean, that's over 1 extra base hit a game, and the outfielders know that. They're playing very deep to the wall.
The 1-0. Big swing and miss there on the low fastball. It's 1-1.
You can tell she's trying to get a hold of one. It's an uppercut style swing, trying to get under it, get it up in the air.
60 RBI, 63 runs scored. The 1-1. Inside corner, 1-2. And the juniors strike away from going 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first.
Be a great way to set the tone.
Blake Miller on deck for Mohawk. The 1-2. High, we're even at 2. Do want to welcome everybody listening live here on the OH Report, as well as the ones watching after the game on the replay. 2-2 from Rush. Foul back, will go again.
That one got in on the hands. Good job to spoil that, stay alive.
Rush back in the circle. Looking to work a 1-2-3 inning against the slugger from Mohawk. Another 2-2. Change up, got her, strike 3, and that'll do it for the bottom of the first.
Ava Rush fired up walking off the mound. That is circle. That's how you set the tone right there.
No runs, no hits, no errors for Mohawk in the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Portsmouth after 1.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one. And this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Klaus Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Klaus Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at klausconstruction.com.
Macy Ford leading off. The top of the second takes that one for a strike. Count is even at 1-1. 1-0 Portsmouth Notre Dame through 1. As Macy Ford swings through that one, is behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ford hitting .462 on the season. Brickner looking for, Gottfried looking for back-to-back Ks. She gets the swing and miss for strike 3, and she gets that for the first out.
Yeah, got a couple swing and misses. That at bat just blew the heater right by her a couple times.
That'll bring up Ava Rush. Got a big strikeout on the changeup. Batted .714 during stretches of the conference season. And she takes strike 1 low. Gottfried ready, the 0-1. High, evens the count at 1 apiece. Portsmouth Notre Dame putting up big numbers throughout the season. As the 1-1 just in there for a strike, it's 1-2. "14 times they put up double-digit runs. 3 of those times it was 20-plus. As the 1-2 is just inside to the Portsmouth Notre Dame pitcher, it's 2-2.
And even though it's a great pitching battle on hot days like this, the ball just flies that much more, and you expect a little bit more offense when the weather is warm like this.
2-2. Outside corner, strike 3, looking 2 down. 3 in a row retired via K by Aubrey Gottfried.
How about this one on the outside corner? Got her looking. That is a good pitch right there on the black. That is well done. You mentioned 3 in a row. She's starting to settle in.
So bring up Bella Rush. First pitch swinging and missing on the high fastball. It's 0-1. Rush batting around .500 on the season. That one misses high and outside. It's ball 1. Gottfried back in the circle with the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, just low and outside, 2-1.
That one was close.
Bella Rush making a couple plays on defense, fielding a ground out and a pop out. She's the 7 hitter. And flies this to left and out over past the outstretched glove of Hetzel. And she's got herself a 2-out double. Lined it down the line and left. Just past Hetzel, hits the fence, and she's got herself a 2-out stand-up double.
Yeah, absolutely smoked this ball off the bat, pulled it all the way out to left field, gets deep into that corner. That'll be an extra base hit. 2 outs.
That'll bring up the 8 hitter, Audrey Buck. Bach playing left field here today for Notre Dame as the pitch is high. It gets past the catcher for ball 1. The pass ball will move Rush to third.
And now you got to make sure that doesn't happen again with that runner at third base. You don't want to allow a free run like that.
Yeah, kind of threw off Brickner there. It looked like she was lined up low, and it was a high fastball. So 1-0 to the 8 hitter. Pulls back the bunt attempt, but it's a strike. 1-1.
And with 2 outs, as the pitcher in this situation, you got to kind of forget about that runner at third base. Just focus on the batter. If you get this out, that runner at third does not matter.
Changeup pulled the string on the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, we've seen some disgusting changeups already from both sides, Travis, and completely pulled the string with that one.
175 pitches thrown thus far. 175 and a third for Gottfried as that's fouled off to the right side. It stays 1-2. She has thrown every pitch of the season. 26-3. This is the 626th batter she's facing this year.
Wow.
I was watching a College World Series game where UCLA's pitcher went over 200 in a game, 200 pitches. The 1-2 bounces in there. Nice stop by Brickner. Evens the count at 2-2.
And softball, these teams sometimes will rely on one pitcher to do all the dirty work. You mentioned over 200 pitches. That is crazy work right there.
The 2-2. Inside, snapped her to third and got her. A design pickoff play was an inside pitch. Brickner immediately caught it, threw it down to third, as you see it right here, and that'll get Mohawk out of the inning on the pickoff. We played 1.5, still 1-0 Portsmouth Notre Dame.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. Whether you are looking to open your first checking account, purchase your first home, or grow your business, our team is here to help.
Real people right here in your community invested in your success. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
Aubrey Gottfried leads off. The bottom of the second takes a ball. Gottfried working a scoreless top of the second. Gottfried batting .438 like you saw in the player spotlight. She pops this down the first baseline, but it will tail foul. And even the count at 1-1.
I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but the left field out of play down that third base line is a lot shorter in foul territory than that right field. There's a lot more space in play. So fly balls like that, if that was down the left field line, that one would have been out of play. So something the right fielder will have to be mindful for both sides.
1-1. Catches the outside corner for strike two. Yeah, down left field there are bleachers inside, and I think there's also there's memorial bricks for the MAC conference, the champions, and things like that. So that's why it juts out enough that it really shortens down that left field foul line. The 1-2 from Rush. Swing and a miss. Strike three, and she has back-to-back Ks, one down.
Yeah, this time went with the heater. That last one was with a nasty changeup. She comes low heat this time.
That'll bring up Blake Miller. Batting .380 on the season. One of 8 players with a home run. First pitch to her. Outside corner for strike one. Hello to everybody listening. Rushes 0-1. Swing and a miss on the outside corner. It's 0-2. Miller's only struck out 8 times this season. Only 5 Mohawk players with double-digit strikeouts.
0-2 count gives Rush a lot of possibilities here on this pitch.
Rush gets the sign. Ready with the 0-2. High, it's 1-2.
Well, last 2 strikeouts has come on a low and away pitch. That one was up high, maybe trying to change the eye level and come back downstairs.
Swing and a miss. Strike three in a row retired by Rush. 2 down.
They kept that one up high. Another fastball just blew it right past the hitter.
Bring up Casey Stayer, playing in center field today, batting .363. 5 extra base hits for her so far this season. She looks to bunt, places it down, but right back to rush throw to first, and that'll do it for the inning. Tried fooling Notre Dame, but she bunted it right back at the pitcher for an easy third out. Mohawk 6 up, 6 down offensively. We head to the third. It's 1-0 Notre Dame.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one. And this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Klaus Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Klaus Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at klausconstruction.com.
Aubrey Bach back up. She was at the plate when the pickoff ended the top of the second, swing through that first pitch of the inning. And it's strike one. The count does not roll over, so that will not be a strikeout yet for Gottfried, but she does get strike one. Here's her second pitch, and it's bunted foul, and she's ahead 0-2. Travis Berardi back here with Caden Schmidt. Adam Thompson, my producer, for the 200 of you listening live and free on the OH Report. We'll have a full video and audio replay of this game once it is completed. Also, our MVP interview with the Lady Warriors will come later today as she gets the strike on the inside corner. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. One away. Strikeout number 4 for Gottfried on the day.
Half of the batters she's faced, she struck out. The 9-hole hitter coming up here.
It's Kennedy Lyon, the third baseman. Batting just over .450 for the season. First pitch rises high for ball 1. Just a reminder, later today, 5:30, we will have the Division VI state championship game, as Danville will take on West Jefferson. 1-0 is fouled back, 1-1. And then tomorrow at 10 a.m., Tim Nicewander and the Madison Lady Rams driving Eleanor up here to Firestone. They'll take on Louisville in a semifinal. If Mohawk and or Madison both advance to the state championship games, we will have an audio cast and video replay. If not, we'll have video coverage, highlight-wise, of every game, every state championship at least. We'll have a little highlight clip of the D1 game later today posted on our socials as well. 2 balls and a strike to the 9-hitter. Gottfried releases. Just misses outside, and it's 3-1 a hitter's count. Jasa Bryant on deck with the top of the order.
3-1 count to the 9-hitter. You got to throw this one right down the plate. Go right at the hitter.
Instead, she pitches it inside, ball 4, and it's a 1-out walk.
Not what you want to see, not what you want to do. Walk that 9-hole hitter for the top of the order.
Bryant on a 3-2 pitch. He was actually ahead of the count, 3-0. Gottfried fought back, got the count full before she flew out to right field. First pitch is a well-placed bunt right back to Gottfried. Throw to first, 2 away, but it is a 1-3 sacrifice, and that'll bring up Soard. Now first base unoccupied. I would not be surprised if Mohawk decides to walk her. But we'll see. She's hit one to center field for a homer back in the first inning. And it looks like Mohawk's going to go at her.
And you can always just throw a pitch around her. You don't have to throw anything in the zone here.
First pitch inside corner, strike one.
That's a good one too, backed her off just a bit.
Now you got to throw this on the outside.
Yeah, got to make her uncomfortable, switch up the eye level.
Soard calls time. On an 0-1 count, she hit a liner over the dead center field fence, about 240 to make it 1-0. That pitch inside a little bit further. It's ball one. We're even at 1. Lyon on second after the walk and the sacrifice bunt. Mohawk trying to keep this 1-0 here with 2 out. The 1-1 pitch curves outside, but it's high. It's 2-1. Kate Entler on deck to catch her. She flew one to the track in center field back in the first inning. And that might be why they do not decide to immediately intentionally walk Soard, because of the power behind her. The 2-1 inside, but I think that's a little bit high. It looked like the same spot as the first pitch, but a little bit higher. And it's 3-1 a hitter's count, and I don't think he's throw anywhere near the strike zone right here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Gottfried ready. The 3-1, fouled back, drop ball, fouled it off, and the count now full at 3-2. Big pitch coming up here for Aubrey Gottfried. Aubrey trying to keep this 1-0 going to the bottom of the third. She's ready. Her pitch. Fly ball, but it's going to go foul.
Man, her swing has so much torque. She is generating so much power. It's textbook.
See what Gottfried goes here. Does she go changeup? She try to pull the string?
She was out in front of that, so might not be a bad idea.
The payoff pitch. Got her on the inside corner, strike 3.
How about that? That's how you get out of the inning right there. The same pitch to start the at-bat gets you out of the at-bat.
What are you talking about, Walker? I'm just going to strike her out. We played 2.5. It's still 1-0 Notre Dame.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. Whether you are looking to open your first checking account, purchase your first home, or grow your business, our team is here to help.
Real people right here in your community, invested in your success. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
Bottom 3 from Firestone Stadium, 1-0. Notre Dame leads, 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for Mohawk. Game 1 of 3 today on the OH Report. We will have a baseball regional championship from just about half hour down the road. in Massillon as Waynedale looks to get back to the state Final Four and be the third OH Report team to punch their ticket. Hetzel takes a very late strike call from this umpire. It's 0-1. He probably said it was a strike, but it's taken him about 5 minutes to make the call for everybody else. And then at 5:30, we will have the Division VI state championship between Danville and West Jeff. The 0-1 from Rush. Swing and a miss on the outside. It's 0-2.
Yeah, through the first 2 innings and to start this 3rd inning, Rush has placed that outside pitch to these right-handed batters very well on that low and outside corner.
First time through the lineup for Mohawk. We'll see what they can do to adjust the second time through if they get there. Won't have a chance yet as that's swung on and missed. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, 1 down.
Another one on that outside corner, just nothing she could do with it. Couldn't get the bat to it on the heater.
That'll bring up Megan Johnson. Johnson just hitting .222 on the year. She's the second baseman. She'll call time.
It's very important for your bottom of the order to produce. Yesterday with Danville, we saw 7 of the 9 hitters have an RBI. So you're going to need the whole order 1 through 9 to make plays today offensively.
First pitch is a strike. And now she's finding that outside zone. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Same sequence as the last batter.
She sure has found her spot. She is putting it right where she wants it on that outside half.
No balls and 2 strikes to the 8-hitter. The pitch. Got her. Same exact sequence. Outside corner, curveball outside, swing and miss. Curveball outside, swing and miss. There's 2 down.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Rush just painting that outside corner.
And that'll bring up Haynes. She is a power threat with 9 home runs on the season from the bottom of the order. First pitch to her is high and outside for ball 1.
Be huge to get a 2-out base runner here for the top of the order.
So that's the first ball thrown here in this inning. It was 6 straight strikes for Rush. 1-0. Big swing there as it curved on the inside. It's 1-1.
And now she's coming inside and just not able to get the hands around quick enough. Blew it right past her.
1 ball and 1 strike now. To the right fielder. Yes, catches the outside corner. It's 1-2. Winner will get Maplewood, who won the first game 4-0 over Southeastern. The 1-2. Got her looking, strike 3. Strikes out the side. Ava Rush. 6 Ks through 3. It's still 1-0 after 3.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one. And this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Klaus Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Klaus Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at klausconstruction.com.
Cade Entler leads off the top of the fourth. Game still 1-0 in favor of Notre Dame. First pitch from Gottfried, taken for a ball. Entler drove one to deep center, but just got under it a little too much for the first out, or the second out, I should say, of inning number one. The 1-0. Fouled back. We're even at 1. One and one here to Entler. The pitch bounces. 2-1. Gottfried back in the circle and ready with the 2-1 pitch. Fouled it off. Count is 2-2. Gottfried looking to get back-to-back strikeouts to the two sluggers. Her pitch just fouled back. Stays 2-2.
Good job spoiling that one, staying alive. Try and find your pitch, and if it's not the one you want, foul it off.
Gottfried ready again, the 2-2. Change up, she did not bite though, and the count is full at 3-2. Excuse me, she started for a second but held off.
It was an aggressive take there. She was definitely looking fastball, but was ready to swing. If that one did catch the zone, she was able to lay off and run the count full.
Payoff pitch. Popped her up again. Left field, under it, and making the catch is Hetzel. And again, she just missed it.
She has been close. Really close to knocking two of these out of the park.
So that'll bring up Schaefer, who struck out to end inning number one. Lines it right, it's short. Caught by Brickner, 2 down.
A great reaction time here. Saw it instantly off the bat. Took a step or two to her left and made the nice catch.
That'll bring up Ford. She also struck out. That started inning number 2. As Gottfried's looking for her first 1-2-3 inning of this state semifinal. First pitch, she went. Did not check her swing. It's 0-1.
It got the appeal down to first base. You don't see that a lot at the high school level, but hey, 4 umpires. You get that luxury.
The 0-1 popped back and foul, and Gottfried now way ahead, 0-2. Gottfried ready, the 0-2. Just miss outside, it's 1-2.
A rush has been able to place on that outside corner. That one was about as close as it gets there. It's a great pitch.
1-2, got her on the inside corner, strike 3 looking. And Gottfried does go 1-2-3 for the first time today. We played half of this one 1-0 Notre Dame.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. Whether you are looking to open your first checking account, purchase your first home, or grow your business, our team is here to help.
Real people right here in your community invested in your success. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
Top of the order now due up against Ava Rush, who has 6 strikeouts through the first time in the lineup. We'll see what the Lady Warriors can do second time around. Travis Berardi here with Caden Schmid, as Rush is ready to go here with her first pitch of the inning, and it's fouled off. It's 0-1. I do remember Rush now from last year. Very enthusiastic on the mound. Every time she gets a strikeout, she celebrates it, gets her pumped up, and that's what's helped get her 6 strikeouts through 9 batters. A little quick timeout for a shoe adjustment. We're back to action as Rush gets back on the pipe. The 0-1. Chopper to short. Fielded to throw to first. She beat it out. It's an infield single. It was a long developing play. A high chopper that Soard had to back up for a second. Threw it to first, but Brickner and her speed just able to hit the bag before.
I mean, that is all Brickner right there. Soard made a good play, a strong throw across the diamond, but the speed just down that first base line, there's nothing she could do about it. That's a good way to get your first hit of the game.
Now on the season, Brickner, 3 stolen bases in 7 attempts. So we'll see what she can do, but she does have 49 runs scored. It'll bring up Emily Brickner. And her .466 average. She will take off. The throw. She beat it. The throw was left of second base. The bunt did not get down by Emily Brickner, but because the throw went left of second, she was able to slide in, and what a slide by her, going to the right side of the bag and just holding on for dear life. And now the tying runs at second.
I was just about to say the same thing. That is as good as a slide as you can get going into second base, away from where the throw is, sliding around the tag. That is well done.
And now we'll see if the bunt stays on the mover to the third. The 0-1. It is, and she misses for strike 2.
And the defense is ready for that bunt. 2 strikes. You wonder if they try it again, but if you're able to get this runner over to third with only 1 down, even if you get out here, that is job well done.
Second baseman playing deep, look very close in, still playing that bunt. Instead, it'll be strike 3 looking.
There's that outside pitch again. She is just right where she wants it, painting the corners like Picasso.
So the slugger back up, and Katie Woodland struck out, though, back in the first inning to end the inning. on a changeup.
It was probably the best changeup we've seen so far.
And they're going to put her on.
Okay, well, there you go. Now you have your run to take the lead at first base. Got to take advantage of this here if you're Mohawk.
It'll bring up Aubrey Gottfried. So the pitcher will look to help herself out and tie this game up with a hit.
Standing very close to that inside part of the plate, trying to be ready for this outside pitch from Rush.
First pitch, fakes the bunt, takes a strike, and taking third is going to be Brickner. The catcher held up after the strike call, and Brickner just kept running through everybody off, and it also allows Woodland to take second. Go-ahead run now in scoring position at second. And we're going to get a mound meeting. Mohawk with a little life here in the fourth.
Great base running from Brickner there. I mean, just take advantage. If she's not going to throw that ball down, you keep moving.
A delayed steal.
Hey, you've seen her speed to get on first, to get over to second, and then to get over to third. It's very impressive. But check out this slide here on the replay. I mean, just getting around the tag.
And here is the play. It was a late, delayed steal. Catcher jumps up, getting the strike call, but does not realize she's halfway to third. And the throw nearly went into left field. If that does, it's 1-1.
Well, and the second baseman's playing in near that pitching circle, ready for the bunt. The shortstop has to go over and cover third base because the third baseman is also playing in, ready for a bunt. And she just takes advantage of no one covering second base and got over to third base in time.
The 0-1 went for the sacrifice bunt, but pulls back, and now we are even at 1.
And if you get this bunt down, there are 3 infielders, third baseman, second baseman, and first baseman playing up. More like just the third and second baseman, actually. So you got to get this bunt down in a great spot.
Well, yeah, because they're so close. If she can get it with enough speed, she may be able to get it past, and that might score 2. The 1-1. It's high. It's 2-1, and now the pressure is on Ava Rush.
A little bit of gamesmanship, maybe. She doesn't even want to bunt, just showing, try and make that strike zone harder.
And if she slaps it to right, it's going to make for a very hard play from the second baseman, who's even with the pitcher. The 2-1 fouled off. We're even at 2. Now you got to protect. Brickner led off the inning with a single, stole second, stole third. Woodland was walked and stole second on the double steal.
Second baseman back playing in more of a normal spot. Still, the infield is somewhat in, ready for a throw home on a hard hit ground ball.
2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's another fist pump by Rush, 2 away.
Huge out to get there for the second of the inning. 2 in scoring position. A fly ball to the outfield could have brought that tying run home. Now it has to be a hit for Mohawk.
It'll bring up Miller. The slap hitter first baseman. She struck out in the second inning.
The outfield is playing it, really shading. It's almost like there's 2 left fielders right now.
First pitch, high, ball 1.
I'll tell you what, Travis, if she's able to pull one down this first base line, the right fielder is all the way in right center. The center fielder's in left center with the left fielder all the way near that left field line. If she's able to pull one down this right field line, it's easily scoring 2. She might be able to get to third.
The 1-0. Outside, 2-0.
And we've seen the outside to the righties. Tried it there to the lefty, just off the plate.
Steyer on deck. If Miller reaches, she's got a 2-0 count. This is anywhere close. I'd swing at it. Might be the best pitch to hit. Catches the outside corner. She doesn't, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, that was similar to the last pitch, but she brought that one just a little bit more onto the plate.
2-1, 2 down here in the fourth. puts the bunt down. It's fair. Throw to first, though, and they get her. Woo. Tried placing the bunt down. It was read perfectly, hit right at the third baseman. Throws her out, and Mohawk strands 2 in scoring position. We played 4. It's still 1-0.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one. And this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Klaus Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Klaus Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at klausconstruction.com.
Fifth inning we go. 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for Notre Dame. Still leading 1-0 on the Soard solo home run back in the first. Travis Berardi back here with Caden Schmidt. You see some of the Mohawk fans here in attendance. Nice crowd coming from Sycamore. Rush able to escape the jam thanks to some good fielding by her infield and a couple strikeouts. Takes ball 1. 8 Ks for her through 4 innings as she takes strike 1. 6 Ks through 4 innings for Gottfried. The 1-1. Fly ball, center field. Easy catch for Steyer. 1 away.
Hit on a line out to center field. Steyer able to get under it right away. Didn't have to move too much for that first out.
That'll bring up Bella Rush. She doubled down the left in the second inning, but was picked off at third base to end inning number 2. First pitch changeup is in there for a strike. 3 combined hits. However, 1 left the ballpark for Notre Dame, and that's your difference right now. The 0-1. Outside, we're even at 1. Mallory Brickner with Mohawk's first hit, the infield single back in the bottom of the 4th. 1-1 swing and a foul ball. It's 1-2.
A hefty swing here from Rush, trying to get another extra base hit.
Do want to say hello to everybody watching. 300, at least watching our audio stream, listening. 1-2 change up, bobbled by the shortstop. It's going to be an error.
Great job by Rush here, just getting the bat around, hitting it hard up the middle, making that a tough play for the shortstop to make, and she reaches for her second time today.
We'll see what the official line score. They're actually going to give her a hit. It was ranging off towards the middle of the infield. The backspin bounced off of Brickner's glove, so it'll be the third hit of the game for Notre Dame. First pitch to Bach, taken for ball 1. The 1-0, she's going to bunt it down to third, throw to first, 2 away. But Rush will move to second base on the 5-3 sacrifice.
Yeah, bunted it up in the air a little bit, but it's a quick one hop. Fire over to first for that second out.
So the bottom of the order, and Kennedy Lyon, she walked back into third. First pitch, high for ball 1. Gottfried's 1-0 is outside, 2-0. Kind of big to get this batter here to keep the top of the order until the 6th. She's ready with the 2-0, fouled off, it's 2-1.
Yeah, you want to limit as many at-bats as possible for that top of the order. Try not to get through the order when you're in that pitching circle. I mean, we've seen that pretty well so far from both squads.
Notre Dame struck out looking 4 times out of their 6 Ks. As that strike is looking, and it's 2-2. Mohawk, out of the 8 Ks they had, 2 of them looking.
Yeah, Gottfried has just kind of fooled them on some of these pitches, especially that changeup that we just saw there. They can't bring the bat around to swing at it.
The 2-2. Fouled off, will go again.
I think that might have got the umpire's face mask there.
Lyon back in the box, awaiting the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gottfried does keep it at the bottom of the order. Her 7th K of the game. And this score is still 1-0 through 4.5 as we welcome you inside the 5th inning stretch. Brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Only 4 combined hits through this game. 15 strikeouts combined in this game as well. As you take a look at the line score, the 1 run coming, the second batter of the game is Alayla Soard. Sent one 240 to dead center of the 4th. Had something going. Mallory Brickner hit her first, the team's first single, an infield single. Stole second, stole third. They walked Katie Woodland, but then Aubrey Gottfried struck out on a low fastball, and then Blake Miller bunted out to third to end the threat.
Well, but they started building something that last inning, something to build off of, rather, I should say. They didn't have a base runner through the first 3. The last inning, they were able to generate some trouble on the base path. Just got to keep that momentum going here into this bottom of the 5th. Try and get base runners, get them on, get them over, and then get them in.
For those watching the video feed, here is the 1 run scored. It was the home run by Soard.
Check out this swing. She just generates so much power. Ooh.
Mohawk will have their 6, 7, 8 hitters due up against Ava Rush. Bottom of the 5th. First pitch taken for a strike. Steyer grounded back to Rush to end inning number 2. Rush with the cutoff jersey. The 0-1. Outside corner, 0-2. The whole team wearing the cutoffs. Either that or they're rolling up their sleeves, one or the other, because it's 81 degrees and sunny.
It's hot. They're out there in that sun on that turf. It's a little bit hotter on turf usually.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away.
You know what, first time through the order, Rush just bullied the bottom of the order for Mohawk, and she's trying to continue that trend here in this 5th inning.
9 strikeouts now as Hetzel will come up. She struck out on 3 pitches. Rush's first pitch. High and outside, ball 1. Both teams have combined 4 for 29 at the plate today. The 1-0. Inside corner, 1-1. Mohawk playing right up on the plate batting wise, so may look like it's a close outside pitch, but it is. The 1-1 misses outside. It's 2-1.
That's because Rush has placed on the outside so well. Outside half of the plate, they have to respect that and step a little bit closer in the box. Makes that inside pitch even tougher to hit.
Rush now trying to quick pitch Mohawk. Gets the swing and miss there. Hetzel with the 2-2 count. Rush ready this time. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Hetzel does have 6 extra base hits on the year. 5 doubles and a triple. Rush ready again with the 2-2. Ground ball off the hands the second, flip the first, 2 away.
Yeah, that one got in on her there, just not able to get the bat around quick enough. Got it right on the hands and chop her over to second base.
52 pitches for Rush, 40 strikes so far.
That's pretty efficient.
76.9 strike percentage. Line drive down the right field line. Base hit for Johnson. Ball's bobbled. It's going to get to the fence. Johnson gets to second base. Does not see her coach say she wanted her to go 3, but it will be a double.
Hit well down that right field line, right over the first baseman's head, inside out approach. Gets all the way down into the corner. That is a beautiful hit. Yeah, maybe a chance there for 3. Does not see.
Well, coach was calling her to go to the 3, but she kind of slowed up at second and didn't see her completely. So that'll bring up Haynes. Back-to-back innings with a runner in scoring position, though, for Mohawk. A hit should tie this if it's in the gap. First pitch to Haynes is low and inside for ball 1.
Well, a great crowd traveled here today for Mohawk. You got to get these fans into it, build off of their energy, build your own momentum.
Rush gets the sign, her 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Ball gets away, and Johnson will get the third.
And there you go. That's
ball don't lie, I guess.
That's how you get there, right? Ball gets away.
So now a base hit will tie this game. A wild pitch could as well.
A 2-0 count here. Hitter friendly. Large gap up the middle in the infield.
The 2-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Mohawk trying to even this state semifinal here in the bottom of the 5th. Runner on third, 2 away. The 2-1. Catches the outside corner. Frozer, we're even at 2.
Job by Rush fighting back into this count, making it even.
Rush is ready. The 2-2. Outside, we're full.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she tries to go to that outside pitch again here. She's been able to locate it. That one got away from her just a bit.
Brickner on deck. Runner on third, the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Mohawk strands a runner at third with 2 down, and we played 5. Rush keeps the 1-0 lead.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one. And this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Klaus Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Klaus Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at klausconstruction.com.
Top of the order due up for both teams as we begin the 6th inning. Jason Bryan 0 for 2, or 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. Will take ball 1. Mohawk the last 2 innings had the tying runner on third, but have not been able to plate a run thus far. Gottfried ready, fouls it back. It's 1-1.
Yeah, they've gotten closer and closer. Feels like each inning, or these last 2 innings, I should say. And all it's taken for Notre Dame was one big swing. Second batter of the game.
The 1-1. Little chopper to third. Easy play to first. 1 away.
Nice job there, fielding it quickly and firing over to first.
Woodland fielded it about 10 feet in front of third base. Strong throw to first, and that will bring up Soard. 1 for 2. She has the lone run, the homer to center, and struck out looking in the third. First pitch high and outside. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Low, 2-0.
Yeah, dangerous here, falling behind 2-0 to Soard. Do not want to leave one over the middle of the plate.
The 2-0. High and outside, 3-0. Maybe this is where you try that inside pitch, but that's the only thing you can do. Soard sitting dead red here with a 3-0 count. And she'll take ball 4. 4-pitch walk. Not a bad idea against her with 1 out. So it'll bring up Entler, who flew out the left and center field in her 2 at-bats.
And she's missed it by a hair on both those swings. Just under it, got it out to basically the warning track on both of those swings. She's got to be careful here as well.
First pitch. Just outside for ball 1. Looked like a pitch that would be a strike for Rush, but maybe a bit low. 0-1-0. That one is low and inside, 2-0. 6 straight balls thrown by Gottfried. Here with 1 out. Top 6, 1-0 Notre Dame. The 2-0 in there for a strike, 2-1. Changeup is in there for a strike.
Oh, that's as good as it gets right there, right at the knees. Not able to pull the trigger on the swing.
And for the 3rd time for Entler, she's facing a 2-strike count. The 2-2. Popped her up. Coming over, missing the play. And reaching. It's going to be an infield hit. It was a little pop-up. There was a bit of a collision on the bag with first baseman Miller and Soard, but she was on the bag. It dropped, and they did nothing with it.
Well, it had a lot of spin on it, too. Just kind of kept slicing further and further away from the second baseman there. Very, very tough play to make, even though it's just because it's hit so weirdly off the bat there. And Notre Dame now with 2 on, only 1 down. Hard to the order.
Insurance run at second with Schaefer up, who's 0 for 2. Ground ball to third. They're going to tag the runner. It's a force, 2 away.
A great stab here to get this play. If that gets through, left fielder playing super deep. That could have brought in that insurance run. You get the lead runner out. Now you can focus on the hitter with 2 down.
And that'll bring up Macy Ford, who has struck out twice. And I believe we're going to get a courtesy runner for the catcher out at second base. That'll be Sophia Phillips, the sophomore.
You try and get some more speed out there at second base. You want to be able to score if this is a base hit. With 2 outs, anything hit in the air, these runners are going no matter what. Defensively, got to make sure you call it, make the play if it's hit in the air.
Both at bats, Ford has struck out on a 1-2 count. Gottfried would love to get that one more time for her 8th K of the day. First pitch swinging, strike 1. And just like the last at bat, same pitch, and she got the check. We'll be back here at 5:30. Danville will play for a state championship against West Jeff. The 0-1 is to the backstop. Runners will advance. It's 1-1.
And you can forget about that. You have 2 outs. Got to just focus on the batter.
Just get the out, you're out of the inning.
Yep, settle back in that circle.
Ford steps back into the box now with 2 runners in scoring position. The 1-1. Hits her in the rear. Bases are loaded.
Yeah, got away from Gottfried a little bit there. Now you have the force out at every plate. It's not necessarily the worst case scenario, but gotta be careful with the bases loaded. One swing can really provide some trouble here.
And it's Ava Rush who can help herself out here with 2 outs and the bases loaded. She's 0 for 2. Players meeting at the mound to try and calm Gottfried down. This is a big moment in this state semi. Mohawk will have the top of the order due up in the bottom of the 6th, but will it be trailing by 1 run or will it be trailing by multiple runs? First pitch to Rush, in for a strike. I'm kind of getting the cadence of the umpire now to know if it's a strike or not. He kind of jerks back before making the strike call, so see if I can continue on getting that. The 0-1. Pop fly, short center. It's going to drop in. 2 runs are going to score. Ava Rush, a 2 RBI single.
There it is, ball in the air. The runners are moving no matter what. That one finds some outfield turf. Some extra insurance for the reigning state champions. And just a flare out to shallow left center. Not able to make that play. Got to get behind it. Make sure it doesn't get behind you out in the outfield. Trouble arises for Mohawk.
Just a soft bloop to left center.
Courtesy runner at first base now, number 20, Candace O'Gee. Next at the plate, the second baseman, number 6, Bella Rush.
And we'll get another courtesy runner. As Bella Rush now up, she's 2 for 2. First pitch, outside corner, strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits for Notre Dame.
Huge to get ahead in the count here, 0-1. Help yourself out in the circle.
The 0-1, low, and we're even. The 1-1 from Gottfried. Line drive, the left base hit. It gets past the left fielder. 1 run's going to score. They're going to send a 2nd run into 3rd. It's a triple for Rush. She's 3 for 3. She's a homer away from the cycle, and now they've blown it open 5-0.
That second one for Rush that got deep in that left corner. She crushed this one off the bat. A liner over the head of the 3rd baseman and showing off the wheels, getting all the way to 3rd base. Runner scores from 1st. Notre Dame pouring it on here in the 6th.
Back-to-back 2 RBI hits.
That is a good swing, getting the hands around quickly like that. And with that fielder falling out in left field, it makes it so you can get that extra base.
Gottfried gets balked to pop up and end the inning. But Notre Dame adds 4 runs on, and they have a handle on this one, 5-0.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. Whether you are looking to open your first checking account, purchase your first home, or grow your business, our team is here to help.
Real people right here in your community, invested in your success. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
Top of the order for Mohawk in the bottom of the sixth. They now trail, though, 5-0. And you go back to that top of the inning, and that little pop-up miscommunication that dropped for a single proved to be costly as it helped lead to a 4-run inning. Brickner, who has one of the 2 hits on the game for Mohawk, will lead things off. First pitch swinging. It's a fly ball to right in foul territory and tracked down. What a play by Jasa Bryant for the out.
A diving effort out in right field. That's what we were talking about earlier with that extra space down that right field line. If that was down the left field line, it's out of play. She's able to make the diving catch in foul territory. What a grab.
So 1 away for Emily Brickner. Brickner popped out the second in the first, struck out looking in the fourth. First pitch high, fastball, strike one. Change up, line down the line, but it's left of the third base bag. It's 0-2. Sat on the changeup, but swung a little bit early on that one. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes probably the outside fastball. Yes, it was, but it's outside a little bit too far. It's 1-2.
Not crowding the plate as much as some of these other Mohawk batters. Would not be surprised if she tries to go right back to that same pitch.
The 1-2. Further outside, we're even at 2. Woodland on deck. She'd love to at least have a runner on base for her to try and spark something for Mohawk here.
Hey, you want to get one, at least one across here. Down 5.
2-2. High, we're full.
Good job fighting back in this count. Down 0-2, working it full. Find a way to get on base by any means.
Payoff pitch. It hit her. So Woodland will come up with a runner on. And 1 down. And Woodland will have a chance to swing here.
Yeah, that's one way to get on base, right? Wear one for your team and now try and bring that run home.
Woodland struck out in the first, intentionally walked in the fourth. Outside corner, strike one. Woodland, 704 on base percentage coming into the game. The 0-1. Change up, drives this to left, and it is over the left fielder's head. Around second, coming into third. They're going to send the runner. The throw is overthrown, and Mohawk's on the board. It's a triple for Woodland.
Yeah, get this crowd into it. Build off of some momentum. Notre Dame just had the big inning. Who's to say you can't also have the big inning? This one was roped out to left field. Got past that outfielder for a triple, and just right over her head. She misread it off the bat, took a step or two in, and that one was soaring out to left field. Well, there's one across. You know you can score now against Rush. Just keep building off of it.
Gottfried's 0 for 2. First pitch, ground ball to right. Runner's going to score. It's going to be 5-2.
Yeah, great job by Gottfried just putting it in play. You bring that run home. Yes, you get out, but hey, you've brought 2 across now here in this 6th inning, setting yourself up for success.
Now for the middle and bottom of the order, you just have to get on base to try and get that top of the order back available for the 7th. That first pitch outside to Miller, who's 0 for 2. Strikeout in the 2nd, bunted to 3rd for the 3rd out of the 4th. 5-2 now the score. As Woodland recorded her 61st RBI and 64th run scored. The 1-0 swung on and missed by Miller. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Low and outside, 2-1.
You find a way to keep this inning going. You've built some momentum. You got the crowd into it a little bit more. Try and keep it going.
Big gap down the right field line.
And it's huge. That right fielder is...
Bryant is almost to center. She's sat up in right center, maybe more towards center field. Anything down the line's multiple bases. They're lining up outside for the pitching, though, keeping her from doing that. It's a 3-1 count, so they're expecting a slap. But a mistake pitch in could be, if it's down the line, a 4-bagger.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you'd think if she gets one down that line, it's at least a triple.
The 3-1. High ball 4.
Great patience, not helping out Rush in the circle. Make her throw it in the zone. Is that her first walk today?
Yes.
She's thrown a ton of strikes, so that is huge. And just getting through this order, extending the inning a little bit longer.
That'll bring up Stayer. First pitch to her. Outside, ball 1.
Yeah, it gets later in the game. These pitchers can start to get tired. It's hot out there. Got to take advantage.
The 1-0. Fouled back on the hands. It's 1-1. For Mohawk to really feel good about themselves, you'd at least want to get one more runner on. It would allow at least Brickner at the top of the order to come back up for the 7th, but you would like to score more here in the inning as well. The 1-1, it's a bunt, but it hits her in the box. It's 1-2.
And it's incidental contact there. It's not like she tried to go out and double hit it.
Well, it's good that she was still in the box or she'd be out.
Yes, exactly.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Stayer. And she will call time. Rush back in the circle. The 1-2. High and outside, it's 2-2.
Mohawk's shown great patience here in the 6th inning. We're going to count even here.
The 2-2 from Rush. Inside bounces. Count is full again.
If you're rush here, you got to go right at the hitter. Don't want to allow another free pass.
The payoff. Swing and a miss, strike three. She'll get out of it. However, Mohawk puts 2 on the board. It's 5-2 through 6.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one. And this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Klaus Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Klaus Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at klausconstruction.com.
Kennedy Lyon will start things off here in the 7th, the 9-hitter against Aubrey Gottfried, as the first pitch is fouled off. 5-2 the score. Notre Dame scored 4 in the inning. Mohawk did answer with 2, as the 0-1 is high for ball 1, and a play that Mohawk fans will look back on if they cannot make the comeback was that little pop-up behind first that nobody caught. Led to the 4-run inning.
Yeah, it's ruled as a hit, but it's one of those plays you have to make in the field to win games like this against the reigning state champions in Notre Dame, and it's one that can definitely come back to bite. Led to that big inning.
1-1 is low. It's 2-1.
You're not out of it yet. 3 runs is doable.
Got to get to the top of the order, though, in the bottom.
And you want to not allow any more here.
Pitch is fouled off. It's 2-2. Gottfried in the circle. Awaiting Lyon to get back in the box. She does. The 2-2, change up high, and we're full.
I just couldn't bring that one down back into the top half of the zone there.
Full count here for the leadoff hitter. Popped her up. Second baseman coming around and unable to make the catch was Johnson. It bounces off her glove and will stay at 3-2.
Maybe getting away with one here for Notre Dame. Got to try and take advantage now.
Full count here. Once again after the gift to keep Lyon alive. Another payoff pitch. Fouled back.
Great at bat here.
Once again, thanks to everybody listening. 3-2 again, ground ball to short. Diving play will keep it inside the infield, but it will be an infield hit. Brickner made a nice diving play, but
Good speed down the first baseline, too, even if she is able to get that in the glove, maybe not able to get that out anyway. Well-placed ball.
Lyon on base for a second time today, as we're back to the top of the order again in Bryant. First pitch low for a ball.
They don't want to let Notre Dame get too deep into this heart of the order here in this 7th inning.
Gottfried's 1-0. Inside, caught the corner, we're even. Hilliard, Bradley, and Lancaster will meet in the D1 title game after the end of this one, as the 1-1 is low. It's 2-1. And then at 5:30, the second state championship game here at Firestone between Danville and West Jeff. Also a reminder, as this is a ground ball to right and a base hit. Hard hit ball through the hole between first and second. And it's first and second with nobody down for Soard.
Yeah, hard hit ball to left, and now this one a hard hit to right on the ground, getting past those two gaps, and trouble steps in.
Soard 1 for 2 with the home run. She was also walked in the 6th. First pitch to her, high for a ball.
And don't necessarily want to pitch around her here. You do not want to load the bases with 0 outs.
Yeah, you can't put her on here.
Got to go right at her.
The 1-0. Right at the knees inside. We're even at 1. Also at 5 o'clock, we'll have Waynedale playing Poland Seminary in a regional championship baseball game from Washington High School in Massillon. 1-1 the Soard. Down the line, base hit. Through the legs of the left fielder. It's going to score 2. They'll get the runs right back on the single in the air.
That's 3 back-to-back hard hit balls on the ground. This one right through the legs at third base and gets all the way to that corner. Soard adds to her RBI total and extra base.
Actually, I don't know if it's an RBI, if it's an error for the left fielder officially, but it's still a run-producing hit.
Yes.
Like you should. It is an E7. First pitch to Entler is a ball.
Big for Notre Dame to get those runs right back. 5 runs in an inning, that's tough to do.
That pitch to Entler outside for a ball. 2-0. Foul ball back. It's 2-1. Four runs in the 6th, 2 so far in the 7th for Notre Dame, as this pitch in on the hands and driven foul and out of play. We're even at 2.
Yeah, that one was hit about a mile out of play, down way out in foul territory. Just out in front. She's hit it hard today. Had 2 flyouts to the warning track. That foul ball all the way to the parking garage over there.
Two now the count. Time called by Entler. 7 runs, 9 hits now for Notre Dame. The 2-2 fouled off. We'll go again. Impressive. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Mohawk.
Impressive job getting the hands around there to spoil that. That was heat inside. It's a hard pitch to catch up to.
Two again is high, ball 3. .84 degrees here in Akron as the pitch is fouled off again. And it stays 3-2. Lyon led off the inning with a single. Bryant followed with a single. Soard singled to the left, went through the wickets of the left fielder, allowing 2 runs to score, and she's on second base. Another payoff pitch. Misses for ball 4.
Coming to the plate, the first baseman, number 1, Lindsay Schaefer.
A chance for another huge inning for Notre Dame.
They did get the 2 runs back that they gave up in the bottom of the 6th.
First baseman, Notre Dame, number 7, Sophia Torres.
Another players meeting at the mound, broken up. Schaefer up, 0 for 3. She did score a run after a fielder's choice 1 inning ago. First pitch to her is rolled in there. Throw to third, not in time, as both runners will advance on the pass ball.
A good read there by the base runner, seeing it get away from the catcher. You take off, steal an extra base.
Still nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Whoa! Gottfried throws that to the back net, but it's hard enough that bounces back and the runners will stay.
Got to find a way to settle back in.
This was a pitcher's duel through 5 innings. But in the last 3 half innings, there have been runs scored.
It sure was. We had, what, 4 hits through 5?
5 hits, I believe, through 5. No, you're right, 4.
Yeah, that is not a lot. That is a sign of a pitcher duel, but Notre Dame has just gotten to Gottfried here as this game has gone on.
And Gottfried a little shaken up right now. I think needs some water. It is hot out there.
It sure is. And again, that turf, it's hotter,
yes,
being on turf than it is on grass, dirt, all that. Could have had a good 10 degrees or so just being on the turf.
Cooler down a little bit.
And as you mentioned, she's thrown every pitch this season for Mohawk.
We're lucky up here. We got a nice breeze at the top of the bleachers, but you go about 10 feet down and it starts getting warmer. And like you said, with the turf, it does get hot.
We got the best seats in the house up here, Travis.
Other than weekend games, too, these teams are used to playing at 5:30. The 2-0. All she needed was a little water. Pipes that in there for a strike.
And that's something that isn't talked about as much. You spend your whole season playing usually at 5 o'clock, 5:30, and then you got to get up early, a 12:30 start for this one.
2-1, misses for ball 3. Snap throw to third, not in time.
Can affect the mental in a game that has a lot of rituals, if you will. People have their stuff they do every game. Maybe you don't get that full ritual on these earlier games.
3-1 misses inside. Bases are loaded again now for Ford. 0 for 2 was hit by a pitch.
Our next batter, number 12, the short fielder, Macy Ford.
Winner gets Maplewood tomorrow night. First pitch is in there for a strike. Two strikeouts and a hit by pitch for Ford today. The 0-1. Fly ball to left, in making the catch, no tag. Hensel gets it back in quick, 1 away.
And that's one where Hensel, left fielder, is running into the ball, so she's behind it already, able to generate more power on a throw. Notre Dame doesn't even test it.
Ava Rush had that 2 RBI single to start the scoring back in the 4th. The little bloop to left, swings and fouls this one off. She's 1 for 3.
Yeah, she's done it offensively to go with her great pitching performance as well.
The 0-1 looks to bunt, fouls it off. It's 0-2.
And Soard getting down that line in a hurry. If this bunt gets down, knows there's a force out at every base, so has to get home quickly in that situation.
Rush back in the box. Gottfried ready with the 0-2. Line drive to left base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to send to second, and she will score as well. Another 2 RBI single for Rush.
Yeah, she's killing the game today. Another hard hit ball out to left field. That slight bobble allows for that run to come home once more. Another 4 spot. Back-to-back innings for Notre Dame, putting up 4.
Score now 9-2. After the pinch runner, it's Bella Rush, who's 3 for 3. She needs a home run for the cycle. First pitch high.
That would be pretty cool. Go up there, swing for the fences.
With a 7-run lead in the 7th, why not?
Yeah, power swing. All the way.
A 1-0 misses inside, 2-0.
There were 2 extra base hits, the double and the triple, both got down that left field line. More of a line drive. She wants that home run, she'll have to get it a little bit more in the air.
A 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1.
Soard started off scoring with that home run, but these 2 rushes have been incredible this early afternoon.
2-1. Low, and it's 3-1. Runners on first and second with 1 out. 4 already in here in the 7th for Notre Dame. The 3-1. Popped up. And the catch is made by the second baseman Johnson. Ranging over behind first base. There's 2 away.
Yeah, long run there. Over in foul territory to make that play. Yeah, Rush was swinging hard though. Hard swing, got under it, popped it straight up.
They'll bring up Bach, the 9th hitter of the inning for Notre Dame. Fly ball to right at Haynes to make the final out. But Notre Dame adds 4 more on. They lead by 7 as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. Whether you are looking to open your first checking account, purchase your first home, or grow your business, our team is here to help.
Real people right here in your community invested in your success. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
Rally cap time here at Mohawk. As they bat here in the bottom of the 7th, they need 7 runs to keep this state semifinal alive. Trailing 9-2, Travis Berardi back here with Caden Schmid. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. All probably have to reach to give them a chance. First pitch, fly ball center field, and tracked down though by Macy Ford, 1 away.
And hit it well, just happened to be right to Ford out in center.
That'll bring up Megan Johnson. She does have a double in the game. Drove it to the fence and left in her last at bat. First pitch to her. In for a strike. The 0-1. Fouled off, it's 0-2. Notre Dame and Mohawk, the number 2 and 3 teams in Division VII, according to the final coaches poll. The 0-2 from Rush. Low, 1-2. Mohawk will bring everybody back next year. The 1-2. Low, 2-2.
You know what it takes to get here, right? Just got to find a way to get over that hump. Back-to-back years in this state semifinal round. Got to build off of this going into next season.
They have 5 juniors on the team, as that's a high swing and a miss, 2 away. For Notre Dame, Alayla Soard, Ford, and Schaefer, all seniors. Rush is a junior, but most of their offense will be graduating. Down to their final out, and Mara Haynes. 12 strikeouts on the day for Rush. First pitch, changeup inside, strike 1. The 0-1 bounces, we're even. Rush not able to get the single game strikeout record though, as Amelia Spidell, 18. for Strasburg Franklin.
You're going to have to be near perfect to break that one.
The 1-1. Change up, swing and a miss. Mohawk down to its last strike. Rush ready. The 1-2. Notre Dame will play for its second consecutive state championship. Back-to-back Ks by Rush ends it. 9-2 is the final as Mohawk for the second consecutive season ends its season in a state semifinal. 9-2 to final. We'll take a break. Come back with the post game right after this.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one. And this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Klaus Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Klaus Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at klausconstruction.com.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. Whether you are looking to open your first checking account, purchase your first home, or grow your business, our team is here to help.
Real people right here in your community invested in your success. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Back here inside the First National Bank of Sycamore post-game show, Notre Dame will play for its second consecutive state championship tomorrow against Maplewood. They knock off Mohawk 9-2 as we take a look at the final numbers. The third consecutive year Notre Dame's in the Final Four, the third time ever that they have made it to the Final Four, and they'll be playing for their second consecutive title tomorrow. But this is how we got to this point. It was a pitcher's duel through 5. Alayla Soard, a deep home run to center field. The second batter in was the 1-0 score until we got to the top of the 6th. After a ground out and a walk, Kate Endler, a little pop-up behind first base, but A little miscommunication by Mohawk. It dropped in. It was first and second. A fielder's choice. Kept first and second with 2 outs, but then a hit by pitch to Macy Ford brought up the pitcher Ava Rush. She blooped a 2 RBI single to the left. That made it 3-0. And then one batter later, Bella Rush crushes a triple down the line, scoring 2, making it 5-0. Mohawk, though, battling back in the bottom of the 6th. With 1 out, Emily Brickner hit by a pitch on a full count. And then 2 pitches later, Katie Woodland drills a triple down the line, scoring Brickner. That made it 5-1. Aubrey Gottfried comes up, grounds to the right side, scoring Woodland. That made it 5-2. But in the top of the 7th, Notre Dame bats around. A leadoff single by Kennedy Lyon. Jasa Bryant single. Soard then grounded a single to the left field. The left fielder let it go through her legs. That allowed 2 runners to score and made it 7-2. Kate Entler was walked. Schaefer was walked. Then after a fly out the left, Ava Rush, her second 2 RBI single in as many innings, made it 9-2. Mohawk went down in order in the bottom of the inning. 9 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Notre Dame. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for Mohawk as they finish their season 26-4. But like I said, no seniors on this squad, kind of like what we saw with Doughton last night. They'll be back, you have to think. As for the Titans, tomorrow against Maplewood, they'll play for the state championship at 8 o'clock. That'll do it for this one. I want to thank everybody who helped make things possible today. Caden Schmidt on the camera and the color commentary. Adam Thompson running the 1s and 2s. And all of our sponsors here today. Klaus Construction, our scoreboard sponsor. Danner's Towing and Recycling, our MVP sponsor. We'll have that up later. Our First National Bank of Sycamore pregame, 5th inning stretch postgame sponsor. Sycamore Telephone Company, our replay sponsor, and all of our commercial sponsors as well. Want to thank the fine folks here at Firestone Stadium for allowing us to be here, as well as the OHSAA. Notre Dame knocks off Mohawk 9-2. They'll play for the title tomorrow. For Adam Thompson, Caden Schmidt, I'm Travis Barari saying so long for now. We'll be back at 5:30 as Danville plays for a state championship.